On October the 19th, Russian-backed proxies released and transferred to Ukrainian representatives 23 prisoners from the jails under militant control. It happened 3 days after the Donbas warlord nicknamed Motorola was murdered. Among those 23, 11 are the criminals who were sentenced to a life imprisonment, as Ukrainian counterintelligence says. During an interview with the prisoners, we determined they had been forced to fight in illegal formations of the so-called separatist republics. The prisoners themselves helped to identify the mobilizer to convicts army. Savchuk Alexander, the so-called prosecutor for correctional facilities of the Donetsk People's Republic and previously a deputy chief of the Yanakievo penal colony. He became the one who assigned lifetime prisoners and dangerous criminals to serve at the front from the separatist forces. This is the first sign that militants were looking for nothing more than cannon fodder from inmates from local jails. The Ukrainian army learned and witnessed in the Avdiivka industrial zone. In April 2016, Ukrainian soldiers saw people from the other side dressed in civilian clothes digging trenches. Some of them were wearing prison garb. They were prisoners dressed in civilian clothing, looking like they were not afraid to die. These prisoners were caught up as hostages in the town of Shirokine. Released from where? From prison. Sentenced for what? For theft. More often than not, prisoners with a life-term sentence were asked to fight. These prisoners have nothing to lose. From our colony, 2 were taken to the front. 11 convicts were transported from the Yanakievo penal colony, which is located in the occupied part of Donbas. At least another 2 were used by militants as soldiers. Convict Strelchuk and convict Verilan. Separatists forced them to go, fired guns into the prison's gates. Strelchuk, who fought in militant formations against the Ukrainian army, when he returned to prison, he spoke about his fighting service. I talked to Strelchuk. He said that when a Grad missile system arrived, it was all computerized, getting location coordinates for launch and fire. Both militant prisoners returned to the Yanakievo prison a year later. If to be more exact, separatist forces returned them, and they are not the only ones and not the first who exchanged their freedom for killing Ukrainians. The number of prisoners among militants is not a secret for the Ukrainian intelligence. About 30% may be involved. I would not fight. I've killed enough people. Now the future of 23 prisoners, including 11 life-term convicts, is in the hands of the Ukraine's judiciary system and Ukrainian taxpayers.